So this is a fourth row video emerges on Skid Row regarding the exchange of cigarettes and petitions signatures. Look at this.
All right, y'all. This is Savannah Hernandez on Skid Row, and this man behind me was actually caught bribing homeless to sign petitions, which is illegal per California election law.
Did you want to sign up, sir?
I don't know where this is.
Free signatures. If you sign a petition, you get a cigarette.
If you signed a petition, you get a cigarette. Are y'all putting together all the pieces for this yet? You see, this is the reason why they want to keep these people, these crackheads, on the street, is because they're a vulnerable population that they can take advantage of. That's the whole reason.
Perfect. Yes, of course, sir. Thank you.
Yep.
You're helping change California laws.
You're
I
not
actually
believe
have you
anything
on
she said.
camera saying
She
that
has
you
me
were
on camera
employing
handing
the
out
city hall.
cigarettes. Yeah.
Yes,
You
that
signed
is
the
illegal
petition.
per,
How is it
election
illegal if you
election
sign
law
a
here in
cigarette?
California.
If you sign, you're gonna get something. You're not even being a good investigative
Well, I'm
journalism.
actually trying to
You're not
ask
doing
you.
any investigative journalism. Get the out of here. You don't belong here.
They're doing that shit all day long. I watch them
Yeah.
when they tell the people that if they get, sign up, they'll give them X amount of money and all that
That's
stuff.
right.
This is Savannah Hernandez in Los Angeles
That's
on
right.
Skid Row. Now, I have been a part of a multi-journalist
Isn't it crazy that the obvious thing that everybody expected to be happening is actually happening, and everybody knew this was going to happen, but for some reason you have to pretend like it's not happening, but everybody knew it was always going to happen? There it is.
investigation targeting
Wow.
alleged voter registration fraud and bribery that has been happening on the
Saw some
streets of
decoy
Skid
yesterday. I
Row
haven't seen
every
it.
single day. Now, apparently petitioners have been coming down to these streets, targeting the homeless specifically, and trying to register them to vote using allegedly fraudulent information. On top of that, they have been offering them bribes such as cash or cigarettes to sign these petitions. Now, per California election law, this is all illegal, by the way. However, we captured this on footage. Multiple other journalists have captured
Yeah.
this on footage, and this resulted in our undercover journalist
Man.
being threatened and me being swarmed after I confronted the people doing it.
You guys got a light?
Well, first, I need to sign people up.
You guys got a light?
You see, this is the reason why they get upset about wanting voter ID, is because these crackheads can't get voter ID, and they want to utilize the crackheads. No wonder they're so rabid against voter ID. See, like, again, are people starting to put together these pieces yet? Like, I don't know if they are or not. I keep trying to remind everybody and let them know, but it's hard for me to do. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Back at it.
Light?
Yes. Did you want to sign the petition? You get a free cigarette.
Oh, what
Yep.
is this?
Just stricter policies on Uber drivers for women sexual harassment. You
Yeah.
get a free cigarette when you sign.
What kind? What
You
kind?
get a free cigarette.
USA Gold. That's what.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. What company or what organization?
Well, we work with the Southern California. With the Southern California District, right here in City Hall.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that right?
Did you want to sign up, sir?
I don't know where this is.
Free signatures. If you sign the petition, you get a cigarette.
Sure.
Perfect. That's how easy it was. Yeah, number 5. Yes, of course, sir. Thank you.
And then he's giving him a cigarette?
California law.
Damn, bro, we gave him a handful.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Damn.
Bleed your feet.
Huh?
Should have given him Newports?
Bleed my feet?
Bleed your feet. That means walk. That means walk, bro. Walk forward.
So in my part of California, I'd be surprised so many of these things have been similar to this. Like, I've seen people doing things for smartphones with giant signs that say free phones that are sitting in the areas near the project houses. Yeah, exactly.
It's telling you to leave already,
there's
bro.
so much
Yeah,
of this.
dude. I'm just.
All right, bleed your feet then.
All right.
Bleed your feet then, bro. I'll sock you in your
I'm leaving.
God.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
God damn.
Now, being a petitioner that gets paid
Look at that. Look at this, by the way. Look at this specimen right here. They got him rolled up like a roly-poly. He's curled up like a ball outside the CVS. Outside the liquor store. Like, look at him. You know what he's like? He's like a Pokemon, like a Graveler. This is embarrassing.
to collect signatures is not illegal in the state of California.
Yeah.
However, per Section 18603 in California Election Code, offering people money or anything of value in exchange for signing a petition is. And after our undercover journalist was threatened, I decided to go confront the people doing this for myself.
So I'm doing an investigation about how people have been bribing essentially the homeless to sign petitions. We actually got you on camera handing out cigarettes to people to sign petitions.
Yeah, that's cool.
Can I ask you about that?
That's cool.
Why?
Why?
Because it's a legal activity.
How is it illegal?
So
How is it illegal? I mean, think about this for 3 seconds. Can't you imagine that it would be problematic if people could just give somebody money to vote? Like, I mean, don't you think about this for 3 seconds?
technically it's illegal per California election law to bribe people to sign petitions or
No
to
one's
register
bribing
to vote.
anybody. No one's forcing anybody. People have free will, girl.
We actually have you on camera handing out cigarettes to people.
What's up, girl? We out here.
And you work for City Hall, correct?
I work for... It doesn't matter who I work for.
Can I get your name?
Why would I give you my name when you're under...
Well, if you're not
like,
committing any
under-
illegal
What's your
activity,
name?
then there shouldn't be any issue, right?
No, look around. Look where we're at.
Sure.
You're targeting me about illegal activity?
This has been a greater
See, he trying to
part
downplay
of
it.
a multi-series investigation by multiple journalists here in Skid Row. Now, we have caught these people handing out cigarettes, cash, and also telling these people to fill out voter registration forms with fraud.
Homeless person. What is this signature for? What is this petition for? Homeless person. I do not know. Oh my god.
Information.
He lives on Pinocchio Lane. It's a fake address. Wait a minute. They got people signing up from Pinocchio Lane. And they're oh my god, this is embarrassing.
That you were an employee with City Hall. Why are
Holy.
you guys doing this today?
I'm not an employee with anybody. You're putting words in my mouth.
We work with the Southern California,
Yeah.
with the Southern California district right here in
Why not call the cops?
City Hall.
Because the government is occupied by people that allow this to happen. See, they will not hold themselves accountable for doing these behaviors and doing these things. So what you have to do is you have to bring attention to it from a secondary group. The police officer that shows up at the thing cares about this. He's like, damn, that's fucked up. Like, you shouldn't do that. But then the guy gets sent to jail. He gets let off on a bond or with nothing, or like, you know, some like, oh, maybe a week probation or something like that from a judge that's in on it. And then before you know it, he's back out on the street doing it again. So like, it's really not the cop. The cops aren't the problem. It's the institutions that the cops bring the people to that are the problem.
I actually have you on camera saying
She
that
has
you were
me on
an
camera
employee
handing out
with City Hall.
cigarettes, yeah.
Yes,
You
that
signed
is
the
a
Maybe one day I will.
legal
How is it
election
illegal if you
election
sign
law
a
here in
cigarette?
I don't know if I'm
California.
ready for it.
If you sign, you're gonna get something.
Okay.
Play Crimson
Okay.
Desert.
So we actually have multiple people doing this all over Skid Row all week. Can I just ask you guys about this? If it's not illegal, we shouldn't be freaking out about it, right?
No one's freaking out.
Okay, so can I?
Not freaking
can
out.
I
You're
get your
coming
name?
at me thinking it's all sweet, like. Girl,
Sure. Well, what's going on here? I might just not understand. So can you explain?
You
it
might
to me?
not really understand.
Sure.
You
So
might
can you
not
explain it to
understand.
me?
Yeah, we're doing petitions for sexual harassment. I don't know what this government voting is. Sexual harassment on Uber drivers for stricter policies.
Yeah.
And we just need voters. We need people to sign.
We need, bro, listen to what he almost just said.
What this government voting is. Sexual harassment on Uber drivers for stricter policies. And we just need voters. We need...
Man, that's just too bad, huh? It's almost like the thing that's obvious is happening. It's almost like the most obvious thing is actually happening.
people to sign. We need people to sign so we can get the legislation a lot more stricter for the women's... stricter policies on women's... Stricter policies on Uber drivers for women's rights. You're not even reading a good investigative
Well,
journalism.
I'm actually trying to
You're not
ask
doing
you.
any investigative journalism. Get here, you don't belong here.
See, you got this retarded pineapple here who's sitting around scamming people and nothing's gonna happen to him. See, that's the problem, is that like you have people that do this and then they just get away with it and they just do it again.
You're not helping anything. You're trying to help your little career.
Can I ask what you're helping?
I help the community. I do free cell phones. If you need a free cell phone, if you have EBT or Medical, you qualify for a free cell phone.
By the way, that's exactly what Jay said in chat. It's exactly what he said. Man.
And I'm out here Monday through Sunday signing everybody up for a free cell phone.
Because they're getting cut in on it.
The petitions have nothing to do with the cell phone.
So what were the petitions for?
The petitions are for something totally different.
They're doing that shit all day long.
That's what I just said,
watched
exactly.
them when they tell the people that if they can, sign up, they'll give them X amount of money and all that stuff. And I trip out like, you got these guys who are meth addicts, crack addicts, and the whole 9 yards, and that's not right what they're doing, but they do it out here. They do it. They come right up to them.
Well, look at him, bro. Like, you got this guy flipping his dick around. Like, you can't see it. Well, look at this. This is, brother. This should not be America. This is crazy. Look at this. Look at this. This should not be America. This is like, really? This is the richest state in the fucking country. It's California. Like, this is some third world shit. What the hell is going on here?
They come right up.
Look at this. Like, honestly, like, if you told me that this is from Somalia, I would be like, yep. Yeah, I could see that.
To them. How you like to make $3?
Oh my god!
How you like to make $5?
$5.
And they're getting them to sign these petitions and register to vote. Have they ever asked you that?
The big three.
Yeah, I was talking about
the big
they don't really
$3.
give you much information other than, hey, I'll throw you a couple bucks or I'll throw you some weed. This guy, for example, was going to give me some weed. So I said, sure, why not?
Yeah.
One signature turned into like 10. 10 signatures turned into a voter registration form, which she told me nothing about. And
what is... What the fuck? What the fuck? Somebody said that's the final boss? Oh my god. Why has he got a Burger King crown on? Look at it. Oh, it's not.
Signed me up and signed me as a Republican and didn't say anything about it.
What is he? Is he practicing for his role in The Passion of the Christ 3? Directed by Netflix? Is that it? Damn.
The only way I knew was because I read like what I'm signing. So
he's
it's
farming.
Crazy.
Is that it?
Crazy. So I think there's a lot of people that are out here that are registered to vote that they don't even realize it, and they're probably registered in the wrong party.
Back in 2018, 9 people were charged for this exact same crime, yet it's still happening here on the streets every single day. Now, a lot of people as well, because we are in an election year, have voter fraud on the mind, and they want to make sure that elections are safe and secure. However, this is an example of how easy it is to potentially manipulate voter registration here in California.
Nah, you gotta go. Like, the thing is that you gotta go in on these people. Immense disgust and intolerance for these people specifically. How many Americans have developed an immense disgust? There's not enough. There's not enough people that are mad about it. There aren't. Like, I mean, I think it should, obviously, it should be even more.